Blanca by José Martín. Cultivo una rosa blanca en junio como en enero, para el amigo sincero que me da su mano franca, y para el cruel que me arranca el corazón con que vivo. Cardo ni ortiga cultivo una rosa blanca. I cultivate a white rose in June as in January, for the sincere friend who gives me their hand frankly, and for the cruel person who tears out the heart with which I live. I cultivate neither thistle nor nettle. I cultivate a white rose. These words continue to resonate with me many hours after reading them on the dimly lit fourth floor of Mooper Library. Newly discovered concepts and themes bombard my mind. The emphasis on forgiveness, the idea that sometimes passion needs to be tamed by principle. More importantly, in the context of José Martí's beliefs, an unshaken belief that brothers and sisters across Latin America need to forgive and forget in the pursuit of the collectivity, the pursuit of Pan-Americanism. Yet in the midst of all these ideas and concepts presented in such a beautiful, simplistic piece, I was consumed by one answered question. Why was this the first time that I ever heard of José Martí? Why was this the first time I'd heard this piece? As I continued to explore this question, I realized that José Martí was actually one of the only Latin American authors I had ever read. I couldn't recall a time in my primary and secondary education in Southern California, an area very proud of its Mexican-American history and cultural ties, where I had read anything written by someone like me, a Latino from a working-class family. Then I began to think about my brothers and sisters in other minority communities, especially those in the Asian, African-American, Middle Eastern, and LGBT communities. How many authors have I been introduced to in grade school that identified as one of these groups? Or another group, or another minority group, and were proud of their lineage to these cultures? Great individuals like Pablo Neruda, W.B. Du Bois, Confucius, Abraham, Muhammad, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Simon Bolivar, Maya Angelou, Rigoberta Menchú, Harriet Tubman, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. How many times had I been introduced to individuals who share my background, but also went on to college, to help their communities, to become doctors, to fight for social justice? Instead of going to jail, to join gangs, dropped out of school, became pregnant at a young age. Contemplated these questions, the sad reality is that I could probably count the number of important minority figures who were introduced in my schooling on one hand. Even more disappointing, this ignorance and lack of attention to minority groups in our nation's and world's history is not unique to my school district. It is a nationwide pandemic. Granted, we have Black History Month, Hispanic Heritage Month, and other holidays which are set periods that have been allotted to study these great individuals. Yet our system glosses over accomplishments that in many ways define the world we live in. This system does not truly reflect, highlight, and embrace the diverse nation that it seeks to educate. It is a system that was designed and built for a different age. But we have outgrown this system. We have evolved. The great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream that we would rise up as a nation and live out the true meaning of our creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I'm here today to tell you that I also have a dream. I have a dream that one day, our brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, and sons and daughters will attend a school that embraces their differences, not scorns them. A system that celebrates all of our histories and cultures. Not a system which tells us the story through the eyes of the victors and oppressors while declaring everyone else the oppressed. A system that embraces individuals for who they are instead of the color of their skin and where they are from. A system that emphasizes incorporation, not assimilation and conformity. Ladies, gentlemen, and gender neutral preferred individuals, now more than ever it is important that we rise up. Rise up as a nation that collaborates to change the way we think about education, to reflect a system which embraces and caters to each and every one of us, the beautiful, creative, and diverse beings that we are. A system that allows us to follow the lyrics in our art. A system that allows us to follow the music of our soul.